Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Smiley's Garage. Engine runs. Very excited about that. I'm happy I spent the time that I did on it and replaced the valve that it did because everything works great. Now we get to put it back together, clean everything up, and just make it work and make it look nice. I was starting with the wire loom here. For some reason, this back part here has what looks to be a voltage regulator that is, I don't know, kind of wired through it, so I can't even get this thing off. I have to look through the wiring diagram to make sure it's actually supposed to be there. Who knows? But the next bit, what I want to do is get the frame and all the metal, the fenders and the tank down and clean and painted. So I'm gonna start with the frame, gonna clean it up. I'm not doing a full spray on it. I'm just going to do a basic spot treatment of rust. So I'm gonna pick up some of that rust converter and then just, spray it with that same engine enamel paint just in spots, because you're not going to see much of the frame. It's going to be covered by basically everything else. And if it turns out that you are going to see pieces of the frame, I will make those look pretty, basically. So let's get started. Alright, got this cleaned up, got the handlebars off. That was very annoying to deal with. So this thing's a little worse than I thought. I originally saw these little bits when I was tearing it down, but it seems like there's just a lot of small little tiny scratches and pits and these little rust marks all the way around. This side too. So I might just hit this with sandpaper in all those spots. Actually, just hit the whole thing with sandpaper. Just clean it real good and just spray the whole thing. Nice and quick and easy. I gotta figure out how to take this, what do you call it, tree, fork supports. Gotta figure that out because this bearing is pretty crunchy. It's almost like indexed on the ball bearings, so that needs either replace or repack or just a good clean. Yeah, calling it for today, but pretty good progress. Now I have more parts instead of less parts. Great. Well, that came off easier than I thought, and all these ball bearings just went everywhere. But yeah, it's pretty dry in there, and you can tell these are all corroded. So this needs a clean. I think the races are pretty good, but I'll have to I'll have to clean them up and see. Either way, I'll probably just need to order a pack of ball bearings and yeah, reassemble everything. Ugh. Yeah, you can see this grease is just like non-existent. It's all dried up. Cool. Where are you going? I've slowly been going through and sanding down all these rust spots, well, the big ones anyway on this guy, and then masking and then just hitting it with primer before I step away for the evening. And then for the big time rust spots, I got this rust dissolver stuff, and it seems to be working all right, especially for like these pitted areas. This needs another application. You can still see some rust in there. And then while that's cooking, it needs to be on there for like 20-25 minutes. Most of the rust spots are filled on this side, so I'm gonna give it a quick sand. 220, knock down the high fill primer, then 320 or whatever 300 grit I have, clean it up, hit it with the engine enamel. This came out absolutely beautiful. Look at that gloss. That's everything I can ask for. So we're just gonna have to do this on the other side. So look at the comparison here between this side and this side. I mean, I suppose I could have polished that up, but that paint's essentially dead. Here's a good comparison. Painted, not. So, yeah, that's gonna look good. I love this stuff. There, I got the other side of the frame painted up. And I already pulled the tape off the VIN, so the VIN's all preserved, which is nice. I kind of just took a risk doing that. But yeah, let's get this tape peeled off, and we'll see what it looks like in a bit. Now we gotta figure out where to mount our coils. I think I'm just running a bracket from this line over to the right. I'm just gonna float these guys in here, so this will just slide in from the front, mount up with a couple of holes. So we got this marked out. It's like 120 by 20 mil. And then we'll just tack it in, see how it looks. This is the plan. Throw this guy in here. A couple bolts through just like that. And just kind of have it floating right there. It's, you know, that'll work. I guess. Suppose I should have practiced first. But yeah, it should get the job done, and once it's painted and hidden up in the bike, you probably won't notice it that much. All right, we're gonna leave it there for this episode. Lots more to come. Still got to finish up the front of this, but I think that looks okay. It's a little tight in here. This little ridge just barely misses this back crossbar, but it still misses. So maybe I'll hit the front of these with some black paint so you don't get that creeping out. It'll just blend into the front. But anyway, thanks for watching.